The king's word is final. Harry and Meghan were banned from the coronation balcony. More sadly, Archie and Lilibet were not invited. Sussex is not happy about it. Hello and a very warm welcome to LVT News. In spite of the fact that more than 2,000 people got invited to fill the pews at Westminster Abbey on May 6 to see King Charles III getting crowned, the hottest ticket of all is a lot harder to come by, and that is also even if you just so happen to be a member of His Majesty's family. The coronation is just a little more than a month away, and squabbles have already erupted within the House of Windsor over who is going to get a prize position on the Buckingham Palace balcony for a historic photo-op that's going to be beamed all around the globe. And unfortunately for the gruesome Tuesday, they are, according to insiders, not likely to make the cut. Palace Inside a report: the king has made it clear he will stand shoulder to shoulder with working royals only. This means Harry and Meghan counted themselves out of the running when they quit the family 3 years ago. And it's pretty predictable that Meghan and Harry are pretty upset about being excluded. The insider dishes: they feel like second-rate citizens. Meghan in particular can't believe a man would ban his own son and daughter-in-law from the biggest moment of his life simply because they aren't in the family business. But reportedly, some have taken and Harry's new friends are a little upset over their desire to come to England for the big event. The Sussex, as friends, are incredulous that they even want to be on that balcony after they've spent the past 3 years slamming the royal, reveals a source who's close to making it in Harry. But when all is said and done, they can't resist the temptation to be in an image that's going to be in history books for centuries to come. It is just too good of an opportunity for them to pass up. Harry and Meghan have not yet responded to the invitation. Of course they are still playing this game of will they or won't they. And besides that, Artificial and Invisible were not invited to the coronation at all. Meghan and Harry are not simply upset about losing a precious spot on the Buckingham Palace balcony. They are also said to be furious that their kids, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, have reportedly not been invited at all to the coronation. A source reports Meghan thinks it's incredibly rude, especially given the king's other grandchildren. Kate and William's kids have been given starring roles, not to mention the coronation is also Archie's 4th birthday. The Sussex want a fuss made of that, but instead the kids were being ignored altogether. And this is hardly the first time that Meghan and Harry believe the royal family has snuffed their kids. Only a few weeks ago, they didn't show up to Lily. That's christening. Sources close to Meghan and Harry have claimed that King Charles, Queen Camilla and the Prince and Princess of Wales were invited, but simply chose not to attend. Meanwhile, in the latest news, it looks like artificial profile on the Buckingham Palace website has disappeared only weeks after it was updated to reflect his royal title of Prince, the oldest child of Harry and Meghan, who was going to celebrate his 4th birthday on the day of the king's coronation in May. Brings up an error message on Buckingham Palace site. Now the 3-year-old's page brings up an error message reading the requested page could not be found. Now that's when you try to click on it, and this is happening only weeks after the palace updated it to reflect his official royal title as Prince Archie of Sussex. The line of succession page was updated to reflect Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's positions as 6th and 7th in line to the throne, and it's still a lie page. The kids are still in the correct place on that website. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. It is not right for Harry to have that royal title. I mean, he and Meghan have done everything in their power to bring down the monarchy and to bring down the people of the UK to pretending like the UK is filled with really nasty, horrible, racist people, and now they're getting rewarded for all of that. Why should a baby of a minor non-working royal who lives in a non-Commonwealth country, who has never even been introduced to the public, need or even want a page on the royal website? It doesn't make sense. Well, it looks like tickets for the worldwide privacy tour have sold out. Meghan and Harry really should have waited for the king to authorize those titles. It's just ridiculous that they are using the titles of prince and princess for kids living in the US, where royal titles are not recognized, and King Charles has already made it clear that he wants to slim down the monarchy. So why does it make sense for him to name another prince and princess? And why would they give Archie a page when they want privacy and they want to keep their kids out of the spotlight? Supposedly this is just another double standard. Another example of their hypocrisy. I do hope those titles are taken away. It was so rude of Meghan and Harry to just override the king. The polite thing to do would have been to wait for King Charles to make that decision instead of just jumping the gun. Now the king is the head of the institution of the monarchy, so he should be the one who decides who can use what. And I don't think it makes sense for Archie and Lilibet to be in the line of succession. I mean, their parents are not working royals and they live in the US. Basically they're just making a mockery of the monarchy, and if Charles doesn't have the nerve to stop all of this nonsense, then maybe he needs to step back and allow William to become king. Charles has got to step up and listen to the people of his country before they decide that he's not worth a. And if Charles gives in to Meghan and Harry's demands to be on that Buckingham Palace balcony, what a slap in the face to William and his family. I do hope that William and Catherine and the rest of the family too would walk out of the balcony if Harry is allowed up there, but I predict a protocol will not allow such a thing to occur. The way all this title business happened continues to be a complete mess. I mean, 2 children living and not educated in the UK having titles. It's ludicrous that Harry and Meghan want to do their own thing without having any responsibility or without having to follow the protocol of working royals, but they expect to be treated as working royals when it suits them. Especially when it's going to give them some publicity that they are so desperate for. Harry claims that he wants his family out of the institution of the monarchy, but at the same time he keeps on involving himself in the institution of the monarchy when it's going to benefit him. Harry craves the attention and the publicity that his connection to the monarchy provides. If Harry really wanted his family without the institutions, and all right, he could just do what the rest of us do, go visit his family and enjoy some private family time without all the cameras and the publicity. Maybe there needs to be a new rule that says that once you depart from the role of a working royal, you are permanently removed from the light of succession along with any children you may have. So fine, let them hold on to their useless titles. I mean, it's not like Harry or Meghan will ever be king or queen. Nobody is interested in them anymore. Now, at the end of the day, I truly support the monarchy, and I do appreciate the king. Some people say that he's weak and he doesn't have any backbone, but I disagree. I think that he's quiet. I think he's a very caring person, and I think that he is a good father. Now, being a father is not an easy task, and he wants to treat his family fairly. But I do think it's important that he put the people of the UK and the country first. God forbid anything happened to William and his family. But still, Harry and his whole family need to be taken off the line of succession immediately. I don't care if he is the son of the king. And you, what do you think about this problem? Please tell me your opinion below in the comment section. If you think my video is useful, don't forget to like and share with anyone else who would enjoy it, and remember to subscribe to our Kate Middleton in the Queen News channel to get more videos in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely week, and I'll be back to see